TNT, we're set for football. And we are underway from Ford Field. Shreds him with a stiff arm. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft.
Been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
4 yards the result of
pushing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later.
Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Here's Goff. That'll be caught with St. Brown.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Goff.
And try and get right.
Back to throw. Goff. Goff throwing again. That's complete to the Porter. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
We go tonight. Right 20.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And who he is and his coaching staff, they do. I think they're going to free will a bit out there because they know how difficult it is for defenses to try and keep him hemmed in. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Now Sanders. This one complete to John. An inside run with Judkins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
To throw is Sanders. Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be...
He's get a little more aggressive in this situation.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack.
Here's Sanders. This will be caught. Judy. Attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Going to look at Jerry Jeudy. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, not supposed to be.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Sanders to throw. Right back to Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. There's something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead and take the knee.
Now looks to throw. St. Brown. Now Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Up the side. Open man right side to St. Brown. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Browns drive about to get started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. That ball caught by the former Toledo. The final shot before break. Sanders. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy as time expires in the first half. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. We'll start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well. Put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 4. Looking to throw. Gabriel. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead. Dangerous kick return, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 12.
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And very little daylight. Back to throw. Gabriel. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Operating from the gun. Gabriel. That's caught left side by Jeudy. Drop to throw. A hit as he throws on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense. Back to throw again. Open man, that's Tillman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
Look up there on 1st and goal.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
That, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Goff now to throw. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Like this, he tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing, Sanders. Pass caught by Phantom. Sanders once more. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Njoku. Now it's Jenkins. Run here with Jenkins. He can't get him down. And he is going to have the Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Here's 1st and 10 now. Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. Touchdown! Quinshon Judkins. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Browns have taken a 4th quarter lead.
This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he...
A little over 80 ticks to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And all the way down.
Time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. Now it's gone. Throw over the middle. He
Fucking 101 with a flourish.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side.
Previous play is under review.
And a question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
One last throw here for Goff. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives him a 3-point lead. And we will not. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Detroit, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis.
So hit my phone with that bullshit, girl. I don't wanna hear your problems, please don't cry to me. And she say that she love me, but she got to capping. But baby, it don't matter, I'ma hit that. So hit my phone with that bullshit, girl. I don't wanna hear your problems, please don't cry to me. And she say that she love me, but she got to capping.